This place is still the paradise present-day Hawaiians' ancestors discovered. A long tail of volcanic islands, all of them isolated by the vastness of the Pacific Ocean. Here, on the most isolated islands on the planet, the ocean is the people's lifeblood. If they want to get connected to nature, then this is where they need to start. These islands in the Pacific are facing a problem so large that Hawaiians themselves cannot solve it alone. Here on Kamila Beach, on the Big Island of Hawaii, is an area that has become a main collection point for marine debris. Currently, it is one of the dirtiest beaches in the world. Most of this debris is not from the Hawaiians themselves, however. Most of it actually comes from the Pacific Rim, the area on the continent surrounding Hawaii. The shores of Hawaii are littered with the debris of civilization. Every year, the world produces 150 billion kilograms of plastic. Scientists believe that as much as half of this ends up in the environment. Once here, the plastic doesn't break down, it just collects. As it exists now, the Hawaiian chain is in danger of receiving tons and tons of marine debris of all types, causing all kinds of ecological harm. The entire Pacific Ocean is circulating this debris, moving billions of objects that may never touch land, but instead will constantly be in the ocean. Eventually, some debris either sinks to the bottom of the sea, or it becomes food for mammals, fish, or birds. These albatross assume that anything floating on the ocean surface is edible. For millions of years, this has been true. But today, in some parts of the Pacific, there is more plastic than food. Sadly, in a way, these birds are giving their lives to show us what we are doing to the oceans. After 1 hour of searching the beach, an environmental researcher found these plastic items in the corpses of dead albatrosses on the island. Hawaii, which is one of the most isolated places on the planet, is being damaged by the world's wasteful lifestyle. These tiny islands are giving the rest of the world a warning that can only be ignored at our own risk.